Good day, my dear friends. Welcome to my YouTube video for e-education. Today, we shall be discussing about a poetry for the SSC board students from the book Kumar Bharati. The very first poetry is where the mind is without fear. Where the mind is without fear. This poetry is composed by a famous poet named Rabindranath Tagore, who is even known as Rabindranath Tagore, a literature who achieved the Nobel Prize in the field of literature. This great man was born in Bengal and his mother tongue was and is Bengali. He has composed a book named Gitanjali. In that, anthology persists all around and deep thoughts are expressed which looks like coming from the heart. Rabindranath in his childhood was always in the constant touch of nature. He wasn't allowed to go out, and the room where he was spending his time whole day open through the window in the abode of nature, and he naturally became a naturalist. He has vastly experienced the things, and out of the experience he has written so many poetries, and those poetries latter he himself has translated in English, and some other languages also they are translated. In this very poetry, I will explain the poetry after reading once. When I read, you will get at what exactly it is. Where the mind is without fear. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. The head is held high. Where knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken into fragments. World has not been broken into fragments by narrow domestic walls. By narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth. Depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards the perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. My Father, let my country awake. We will catch the word my Father. He shelters in the lap of Father, that is God. He prays to the God to create a nation, to create a world which is heaven of freedom. Now freedom from what? When he says mind without fear, that shows the fear of insecurity. The society where people are feeling insecure because of what? Number of factors it is given there. He wants to make a society where everybody has got a right to feel proud, self-dependent, self-respected, self-honored. And for that, he wants to break the walls of various limitations. We will take each line and just go ahead. Where the mind is without fear, he wants a country, he wants a society where there is no fear in the name also. And everybody, and the head is held high. Everybody has got a opportunity to be respected, to feel proud. Says, I am proud of my country, proud of my society, proud of myself. Where knowledge is free, knowledge. India is the abode of knowledge. All the cultures, all the civilizations, traditions. Vishwa Bandhutva, Vishwa Guru. Because of the knowledge only, India is said to be the Vishwa Guru, teacher of the world. So, everybody has got a right to education, where the education is not sold, education is not purchased, education is meant for everyone, where the world has not been broken up into fragments, small parts. The world, the country where we live, that is not divided in the name of the sect, in the name of the language, in the name of the religion, name of the community. All these small fragments do not exist over there by narrow domestic walls. Narrow domestic walls. That says we are seen being divided in the name of a religion, caste, creed, language, community, our dresses, our speeches, our eating habits. He wants to break down all those walls and wants to create an atmosphere of unity, equality, sense of oneness. And that is what he is praying the God. God is the ultimate shelter for everybody. So, he wants to break all those segments where words come out from the depth of truth. Truth. If the person follows the truth in a nation and everything is in place, there is no calamity at all. There is no problems. When we speak a lie, we tell 100 lies. And out of that, we create uproar in the society, the problems in the society. So he says that people, they speak the truth, and that truth gives the message for all good things, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. The people of the nation, people of the country, they set a high goal, set a high goal, and to achieve it, to get it tirelessly, without any fatigue, they go on struggling with the utmost effort to achieve the goal, and that goal with totality, with perfection, no chance of error. Whatever goal we have set, whatever aim also the bigger aim. And when we go on striving, working hard continuously, and we meet to the goal, and that too with totality, with wholesome, where the clear stream of reason has lost its way. Reason, logic. When we have a better logic to see our facts, our truth, our aims, concepts, if that is clearly seen, then we can very easily reach to our aims and into the dreary desert and dead habits. Dreary, lonely, where deadly silence is seen. That is dreary, desert. Long way, which is the spaces, the deserts where there is no plants, no crops, no living, that is absolutely dreary. And of what? Dead habit. Those habits which are harmful to our nation, those habits which are related to our rituals, sacrifices, some traditions, some such type of beliefs which are not good for the society. The society is, because of those, going backwards. So he wants that a country free from all these habits. These habits are not good for the healthy society, where the mind is led forward by thee. By thee. Thee is, again he says to the God. Our mind is led forward. We are progressive. We are always looking for the upliftment, for the development, and into ever widening thoughts and actions. Ever widening thoughts. When logic is there, reasoning is there, then our thoughts, they always go on multiplying. And if they multiply, definitely we go for a better action. We have to stretch our actions also. And with all these things, a new society will be created for the well-being of the people. A society, a nation where there is no fear. Mind is, the feeling of insecurity is not there. When the feeling of insecurity is not there, there is no fear. And then Rabindranath Tagore, he says in the last, into that heaven of freedom, where everybody is free to come out with their views, with their thoughts, with their living, with their ideas, and nobody finds any discrimination among the people. No discrimination. And then a new country, a new society will definitely be. Now in the poetry, there are some rhyming schemes, there are some phrases. These phrases narrow domestic walls. The certain rituals, certain traditions, certain negative cultures which are binding us in a certain limitations. He wants to break it. There's another phrase, tireless striving, tireless, without getting tired, feeling fatigue, continuously struggle with a lot of hard work and efforts to achieve what? It stretches its arms, it stretches, moves forward, arms towards where? To get the aim and goal and objectives, that to perfection. No error, no limitations, no mistakes, with totality. Dead habit. There are certain habits which are related to our old customs, old rituals, sacrifices, inequality, in the name of gender, in the name of language, the feeling of superiority. He says these are the dead habits and ever widening, which puts the gap, widening gap, ever widening thought and actions, thought, opinions, which comes from the heart, and actions, our deeds, our work. With these all, Rabindranath Tagore, he wants to make a society which is healthy, which is happy, which is with the feeling of oneness, which is free from any fear, where everybody is respected, everybody is self-dependent. And this is the prayer to the Creator by our great poet Rabindranath Tagore, a recipient of Nobel Prize for Literature. My dear friends, we come to an end with this for this poetry. See you in the next edition. Namaskar.